Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dogs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, hello, my name is Pastor Austin Deloach, and on behalf of Southside Baptist Church, I'd like to take a moment to invite you out to our worship services, 10:45 a.m. on Sunday morning. We also have many activities on Wednesday nights, student ministry, kids ministry, adult Bible study, a fellowship meal. So we invite you to come out at 6 o'clock on Wednesday nights. Also, our websites, you can go to thetruthofthematter.com or southsidelakeland.org and pay us a visit on the World Wide Web.
Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
Hello, I'm Pastor Austin Deloach, and on behalf of the Southside Baptist Church right here in Lakeland, Georgia, we're so excited to be supporting the Lanier County Network and Lanier County Athletics. And just want to remind you that our worship services begin at 10:45 a.m. on Sunday, but we also have many opportunities on Wednesday night. Again, it's a great blessing for us to be able to support Lanier County Athletics. We want to thank the administration, coaches, the players for always representing Lanier County well, and we hope you have a wonderful year.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to first ever, I think, pregame show here on the Lanier County Network for Bulldog Football. I'm Keith Newbern along with Eric Rowan and Jeremy Lewis. We're going to talk a little bit about tonight's ball game and then talk a little bit about some other games that are going on, preseason scrimmage games this week. Eric, how y'all doing tonight?
Oh, I'm doing great. How about you?
It's super hot up here.
Super hot.
Not quite as hot as it was yesterday afternoon in Adel, but it's still a little warm.
Yep.
Well, there's some clouds that's moved in, so it's not too bad.
Yesterday Jeremy and I done a softball rather, game over in Adel, Georgia. And man, it was hot. I don't know that I've ever had a game that was that hot. But anyway, we're going to talk a little bit about the game here tonight and talk about these two teams, Lanier County taking on the Macon County Bulldogs. Eric, I was telling Coach Williams the other day, I'm not sure that Macon County's ever come to Lakeland.
No, I don't think they have. They out of Region
6. Region 6.
That's up there in Montezuma.
Montezuma, Georgia. They play up there in that region with Sly County and Chattahoochee County, I think, and Taylor County. They had a 4-team region last year. And
they were number 2?
They was a number 2 seed out of Region 6. They went to the playoffs and hosted the playoffs in the first round and was defeated by the Wilkinson County. What are they, the Warriors?
I think that's right.
They go by Wilco. They're more so a basketball school than they are a football school, but they won that first round playoff game over Macon County in a low scoring ball game. But Macon County last year, they had 5 wins and 6 losses and went 5-5 in the regular season. Of course, lost that playoff game. They were 3-2 at home and 2-4 on the road. Went 3-2 in that region with wins over Greenville, Central of Talbotton, Chattahoochee County, Taylor County, and Marion County. They lost. The only common opponent between us and Macon County was Clinch, and they lost to Clinch. And I'm not sure if they played in Homerville or Macon, but Clinch beat them 24-20, a little bit closer than what our score was over in Homerville last year. They lost to Whitfield Academy, Dooley County, Sly County, Manchester, and, of course, Wilkinson County in the playoff game. So Coach Kurt Williams, one-time defensive coordinator up there in Macon County.
That was his first gig, if I'm not mistaken.
First job right out of the blocks out of college. So, but Macon County, always a storied tradition over there playing football. They usually have a pretty good ball team, and they have not came out yet to warm up. Our Bulldogs are down on the field. I don't know if
they were out earlier and they went back.
Early?
Yeah, they were out in non-pads. They were just out in just their
7-on-7 type stuff.
Yeah, 7-on-7 type stuff. So,
Jeremy, I guess, has got the screen on the field.
Yep.
As our dogs are warming up, we're down there going to practice our PATs, looks like right now. Coach Williams said he might be able to come up and talk to us a little bit pre-game. He said he'd do his best. He couldn't guarantee anything.
I don't see him. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he's down there on the 20 or on the 15.
Yeah.
So
Left field side of the screen.
Yeah.
That's right.
Coach Williams' team last year, we went 5-5 in the regular season also, and made it to the first round of the state playoffs. Went over to Miller County and defeated the Pirates over there.
That was a great game. That was a wonderful game. Wonderful game just because we won. That was the first playoff game, but just the atmosphere in the game itself. I mean, there was a lot of mistakes in that game by both teams, but it was just a great game to me.
It was a good high school football game, and that's high school football is fun anyway. But that was a very good high school football game, even if it was a Class A ball game. But we went over there and won that playoff game, and then we lost the following week in the second round to Wilcox County up in Rochelle, Georgia. Former Region 2 team up there in Wilcox. They're up and down, kind of like all Class A teams. It's hard to reload every single year, but they've had some big-time players come through there. Like Nick Marshall and Bug Howard, some of those guys back in the day was sure enough tough.
I'm pretty sure, unless he's transferred, the quarterback would be back. He was just a sophomore, I believe, and wasn't he committed to South Carolina or Tennessee in baseball or something?
I think the one that was going to Tennessee was a senior, and I think he decommitted and decided to go somewhere else.
Okay.
But don't quote me on that.
Okay. But I thought they had a kid that the quarterback was a sophomore.
Could have been. They had a kid going to Tennessee to play baseball, but I think he changed his mind and decided to do something different.
Well, that was good for him.
But we got about 23 minutes to go here before the kickoff on this one. Between like I say, a battle of the Bulldogs. Our Coach Williams' staff has changed just a little bit this year. He is now back calling his own defense as being his own serving as his own defensive coordinator. Coach James Glenn, who had filled that role the past 2 years, is now, I believe, over in Brooks County. And we wish Coach Glenn all the best over there. He done an outstanding job while he was here. We're going to miss him and his son, Jameer. Jameer had an outstanding senior year here for us last year. But as did Jalen Calhoun, just a couple of our seniors that we lost from last year. But Coach Williams will be calling his own defense. He'll be joined on the defensive side of the ball with Greg Seeley, Dooner, coaching the D-line, and then he'll have Zaires Kimbrough. I'll be back coaching the corners. New coach on the staff is Kirkland Mitchell. Kirkland Mitchell coming up after being the head coach down in Hamilton, Florida. And he's going to come up here and he's going to coach our safeties on the defensive side, and he's also going to be the special teams coordinator. Like I say, Coach Mitchell was the head coach at Hamilton for the last few years. He had previously been on the Madison County Cowboys staff and won a state championship down there. So got those guys on the defensive side of the ball, along with second-year guy Josh Sermons, community coach, and Josh is helping out on the defense as well as coaching some middle school ball. Then on the offensive side, where Coach Williams has been serving as his own OC for the past 2 years, he's now got Coach Sean Chop Berglund and Coach Josh Ernst as co-offensive coordinators. Coach Berglund also coaches the O-line, and Coach Ernst will coach the quarterbacks and receivers, which they have both had those roles for the past 5 years. This will be their 6th year here on, I think, 5th or 6th year for both of them on our staff. Mm-hmm. And then also on the offense, you'll have Seth O'Brien. Seth O'Brien will be coaching the running backs and fullbacks. And then I think Seth's been here about 5 or 6 years as well. And some of these guys came in a year after Coach Williams, and some came along with him. But then Noah Newbern will be coaching, helping assist on the offensive side as well as coaching some middle school ball. But there's just a few changes there, tweaks to the coaching staff as you have some success like you see in college and pros. Some of your guys kind of move away, or they might move closer to family. Then got to kind of move things around.
That's right.
Then another change there, Coach Tony Long, who served as that special teams coordinator last year and also helped out with the defense and offensive lines. He is now moved to the athletic director role. So instead of being down on the sideline, he'll be up in the bleachers and down on the track walking around and making sure things go well. Just happened to see him walk down right there in front of us. Just a few changes there for the Dogs this year, and we're looking to hopefully repeat a trip to the playoffs. It's the first time we've done that, Eric. Never have made it in back-to-back years.
That'd be big for the program for sure.
Hopefully we can make that happen and win a few region ball games. Our region this year is still the same as last year. We have defending region champs is Charlton County. Then, of course, Clinch County, Atkinson County, Turner County. So we'll have four region ball games, and need to win a couple of those to, or at least one of them to get into playoffs, but need to win a multiple to maybe try to host a round. We've never hosted. That would be an awesome thing to do, is to be able to host a playoff game here at Rockmore Field.
3 would guarantee it for sure, but you could do it with 2 and with some help with some tiebreakers.
There you go. That's right.
But we definitely would like to win 3 or all 4 for sure.
Yeah, we can win all 4, win the region. That would definitely be a first. I'd say that's impossible. That could happen.
That could. Talking about some of our region opponents, I know we got some playing games tonight.
Yeah, I got a list here of some games around the region, and we're going to, Eric and we thought maybe Clint was going to come up and join us, but we hadn't saw Clint yet. Clint's going to be on the chain crew over there in a little while. But yeah, we got Clinch County is going to be at Pierce County. Charlton County is at Berrien. Jeff Davis is at Atco. That's the other teams in our region that's playing tonight. Then other games in the area, ECI is up in Fitzgerald. Sly County is at Irwin. Tiff is at Lowndes. Valdosta at Thomasville. Valwood is up in Hawkinsville. And Brantley County that we played here in the spring is over at Frederica Academy. And some very interesting preseason tilts there.
That's right. Have to go through them in a minute to figure out who I'm gonna pick. I ain't figured them out yet.
You ain't figured them out, right? I also got a guest picker that I sent a text to today, and he picked some for us, and that's Jonathan the Future Wells.
Oh Lord!
I think he's changed up now. He's the legend.
He's a legend now. He's the legend.
He's the voice of the Valwood Valiants. Used to be the voice of the Berrien Rebels over on the Berrien Network, but we've joined him a few times over there when we played Berrien, and he's asked me to go join him tonight in Hawkinsville, but we had a game here at Rockmore Field, so we might do that later on in the year. Or maybe we got an off night.
Yeah, it'd be fun to go over there since Brad's me and your cousins, and it'd be fun to go watch him. Hoping for good success this year.
That's right.
First time head coach.
That's right. Brad Wells, the new head coach over at Valwood, and he and Coach Williams are also cousins on a different side of the family, not on our side of the family. So we're not related to Coach Williams, but we're related to Coach Brad Wells, and wish him the best over there at Valwood, as long as he don't try to sneak over here and get none of our athletes.
That's right. That's exactly correct.
We've had a few through the years to scamper off that way. Cheerleaders are getting ready to do something down there on the track.
They are, and the theme tonight is construction, under construction. I had to go all over Valdosta last night to hunt them cones down there to make megaphones for them. I went all over Valdosta. So got them figured out for the girls, and all the girls got a megaphone cone.
I got you. I saw that Eric drilled out the tops of those things for them and got them where they could be megaphones instead of construction cones. But we're looking forward to a big 2023 football season. Our Bulldogs here hopefully can repeat some of the things they were able to accomplish last year and even better. Coach Williams made a statement on the preseason show we had last week that this team could go 10-0 or they could go 0-10. It's just that simple.
That's right.
All the teams on our schedule was very competitive, and that's saying that he expects all the games to be highly contested and there to be close ball games throughout the season. So we're about 14 minutes away, Eric. Now, what you thinking on these picks from around the area today?
I'm texting them to you now. Here, throw them out here so I can.
I'll tell you what. Let's just go through them one by one.
All right, go ahead.
And I'll go over here and I'll tell you, hey, we don't have Clint, so thought he might would join in there, but he hadn't.
Guys, they're about to do the national anthem.
They're gonna do the national anthem. So let's take a break right quick, and then we'll come right back.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dogs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, hello, my name is Pastor Austin Deloach, and on behalf of Southside Baptist Church, I'd like to take a moment to invite you out to our worship services, 10:45 a.m. on Sunday morning. We also have many activities on Wednesday nights, student ministry, kids ministry, adult Bible study, a fellowship meal. So we invite you to come out at 6 o'clock on Wednesday nights. Also, our websites, you can go to thetruthofthematter.com or southsidelakeland.org and pay us a visit on the World Wide Web.
Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
Hello, I'm Pastor Austin Deloach, and on behalf of the Southside Baptist Church right here in Lakeland, Georgia, we're so excited to be supporting the Lanier County Network and Lanier County Athletics. And just want to remind you that our worship services begin at 10:45 a.m. on Sunday, but we also have many opportunities on Wednesday night. Again, it's a great blessing for us to be able to support Lanier County Athletics. We want to thank the administration, coaches, the players for always representing Lanier County well, and we hope you have a wonderful year.
right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Lanier County
He ain't even
Network.
got his headset on yet.
No, I was still trying to get back
Yeah,
on
he
for
was
the
trying-
national anthem and the prayer there.
So we were going to make our picks.
Make our picks, and you can go in whatever order you want to go in, Eric. But the first one I got on the list, Clinch County over in Pierce County, taking on the Bears, home of the mailman. Who you got over there?
I'm going to go with the hometown crowd. I'm going to go with the Pierce County Bears. I don't know much about them this year. I mean, they might not be – I don't even know what the record was last year. I'm just going to go with my gut and say the Pierce County Bears.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to go with Pierce, and only because I've been to a Pierce County game, and when they score a touchdown, it depends on which end zone they're in. They play eastbound and down or westbound and down off the Smoking the Bandit, and I like it. So I'm going with the Pierce County Bears.
I hear you.
All right, let's see what our guest
That's a
picker
good
had.
song.
It's a good song.
right
And our guest picker, Jonathan Wells, he went with Pierce County as well. So that's 3 for Pierce there on that one. And you got Charleston County in Nashville taking on the Berrien High Rebels.
You know, here's another good one here because Charleston lost their quarterback for graduation. Now they lost their big, gigantic tight end to a move.
That's right.
I don't know much about what Charleston's going to have. They were good last year. Berrien County, you know, they got that all-world I can't think of his name. I don't even know what.
Josiah Davis.
I think he plays like linebacker. But he's supposed to be all-world. I'm going to go with the Rebels at home.
Jonathan Wells, he went with his alma mater. He took the Rebels over as well. And I tell you what, I'm going to go with Josiah Davis and the Rebels myself. So I think we are unanimous on the Rebels. No offense to Charleston. We like them folks. But hate to go against the region 2 games in a row there on these picks. But got to go with the Rebels at home. Then Jeff Davis, Yellow Jackets, going to go over to Pearson and take on Atkinson Rebels.
Well, just going. Like I said, I ain't looked at no records or nothing. But I mean, going by what we did, you know, against ATCO last year. I know they got a new coach. They got, but they got some players returning. I'm gonna go with Jeff Davis, the Yellow Jackets. I hate to go against all our Region 2 opponents. I mean, common or Region 2 teams. But I mean, I just what I'm thinking.
Well, the Rebels over there in Pearson, they got a new coach. ATCO's got Jeff Davis has got a kind of a more common coach. He's been there a while, so I'm going to take the Yellow Jackets as well over there in Pearson. And that Jonathan went with Jeff Davis also, so that's 3. That's identical picks there. ECI, the Bulldogs out of Twin Cities, going to go up to Fitzgerald and take on the Purple Hurricane.
Well, ECI is a historic program up there in Twin City. I mean, they home of Washaw Ely, good Georgia running back. Always had a good football team. But Fitzgerald, Fitzgerald's Fitzgerald, AA powerhouse, been in the state championship 2 years ago and won it. Is that right, if I'm not mistaken?
That's right.
Then they went to the semifinals last year.
That's right.
The semifinals last year. Tucker Pruitt up there does a great job with that program. I'm going with the Fitzgerald Purple Hurricanes.
I did too. I might speed up a little bit here. I ain't got but 8 minutes to get on the sideline.
Okay, let's get it.
I did it. Jonathan went with Fitzgerald. We got Sly County and Irwin.
I went with Irwin.
I'm going to go with Irwin as well. Man, the Irwin has just been a machine for the past few years. Sly County coming up and coming, but I'm going to go with Irwin. Tifton Lowndes.
I went with Lowndes, even though I wanted to go with Tiff, but it's kind of hard to go to the Concrete Palace and win a game.
Yeah, Tiff's been down. They change coaches quite frequently. Lowndes is a constant down there at the Concrete Palace. I'm going to take them as well. Valdosta over in Thomasville.
Well,
taking on the Bulldogs.
I mean, that's a 7A school versus one of the best AA schools in the state. But I think there's just too much talent over in Wildcat country.
Yeah, and I don't know Thomasville's coach, but Zach Grage is gone, so I'm going with the Cats.
That's right.
Valwood and Hawkinsville. That might be the most trickiest pick.
Mm-hmm. What did Wales go with?
Wales went with Valdosta also.
All right. Who you got next?
You got Valwood at Hawkinsville.
I
That might be the toughest pick on the board there.
Yeah, I hate to do this, but I'm going to go with Hawkinsville. Val, the same thing, brand new head coach. Even though he was their offense coordinator last year, I mean, it's hard to go up to even though it's a small public school, it's hard to go against them public schools sometimes.
Well, I can't do that. I'm going to go with Valwood.
Okay.
Hawkinsville didn't have but 3 wins last year,
I got you.
and those 3 wins was against some questionable opponents. I think Brad's going to go over there. It's not going to be a game that counts in anything for him, but it'll be a win for the Valiants.
Okay, good deal.
His brother went with Valwood also. Frederica Academy hosting Brantley County, a team that we played here in our spring game.
All right, I got Frederica.
I'm going to take Frederica at home, too. They went 6-5, I think, last year. Brantley County would have to have a lot more than what they showed us here in the spring.
That's right.
Johnson also went with Frederica. And our Bulldogs taking on the Macon County Bulldogs.
I'm going to take our Bulldogs, Lanier County.
What you thinking that score might be?
Oh, I think it's going to be close. I think we're going to be let's do 23-18. Just something odd.
Johnson thinks it's going to be a high-scoring affair. He says our Bulldogs out of Lanier County going to pull it out 31-24. I'm going to be a little bit different. I say 28-6, Lanier County on top.
I got you.
So that'll have it for the pick'em. I'm going to run down to the sidelines. We got about 5 minutes before kickoff, and we'll bring you all the Dogs action. We're take
going
a
to
break.
cycle through the breaks again.
Go through the commercials here.
All right.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dogs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, hello, my name is Pastor Austin Deloach, and on behalf of Southside Baptist Church, I'd like to take a moment to invite you out to our worship services, 10:45 a.m. on Sunday morning. We also have many activities on Wednesday nights, student ministry, kids ministry, adult Bible study, a fellowship meal. So we invite you to come out at 6 o'clock on Wednesday nights. Also, our websites, you can go to thetruthofthematter.com or southsidelakeland.org and pay us a visit on the World Wide Web.
Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
Hello, I'm Pastor Austin Deloach, and on behalf of the Southside Baptist Church right here in Lakeland, Georgia, we're so excited to be supporting the Lanier County Network and Lanier County Athletics. And just want to remind you that our worship services begin at 10:45 a.m. on Sunday, but we also have many opportunities on Wednesday night. Again, it's a great blessing for us to be able to support Lanier County Athletics. We want to thank the administration, coaches, the players for always representing Lanier County well, and we hope you have a wonderful year.